Hey ho, Lydia Duprat here, aka the Home Mentor, and I mentor hoes. That's right, hoes! Welcome to my sauna. I sauna every single day. It's really good for you. And yes, it's in my home. I'm not in public. Today's video is going to be brought to you by my anxiety and depression. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. You know, I feel like I've made a lot of really positive content, some silly stuff lately. The gangbang one was pretty good. If you haven't seen it yet, just check it out. I feel like I had like my first official coronavirus breakdown last night, and it was like probably like a 12-hour long panic attack. And it pretty much started around like 7 p.m. and I was getting ready to go work out. And I just assumed that when I saw my workout buddy that I would feel better. And I didn't. I mean, like, it was like fleeting moments because they're funny and they make me laugh. But like, I was so like upset that I didn't even work out. I mean, like, I did some yoga and like I stretched a little bit. But I was just like, I don't know, I was fucking like, I don't know, I just, like, it's almost like inexplicably panicking. I feel like I had just come to that moment where I'm just telling everyone, like, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. And like, it's gotten worse. And it's getting worse. And it's gonna keep getting worse. And I don't know when it's gonna stop getting worse, let alone starting to get better. I don't know. I don't know when that will be. And I had like I was so confident, you know, that things were gonna turn around. I'm so optimistic. But now I feel like the time, like, I feel like it just all kind of just sank in. And just, like, I haven't been to work in 4 days. I need to get into the office. It's like, I feel like it's the only thing that gets me focused. And, like, reminds me, like, who I am. But I've just been home. Just ruminating. And I feel like that's kind of what brought all this about. Is just, like, that rumination. And it's really important to have something to look forward to. And when you don't, I have nothing to look forward to right now. I have fear. That's what I'm looking forward to, is like trying to estimate how much worse it's gonna get for the world. And you know, I have a lot of people that rely on me. So when my staff is like, hey boss, like, I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know when it's gonna get better. Like, you know, like, I hate not having the answers, because I always do. I always know the right thing to say, and I always have a plan. And I have 10 more plans. But I didn't have a plan for this. So I think I'm partially just like mad at myself. And it's just like everyone in my life is like going through the same stresses. Like, I had a friend yesterday be like, yo, I'm broke. And I'm like, everyone's broke. I can't help you more than I'm already helping you. Like, you know, so it's just, I don't know. I don't like seeing everyone that I love looking so helpless and feeling so helpless and so hopeless. And I just, you know, I just wish there was more I could do to help people. And yeah, I think just like all of that just kind of, it just hit me at once. And I just really lost it yesterday. And I felt so bad because, like I said, I was not alone when I lost it. And I must have scared this person. And I'm like so embarrassed. Because because they have not seen me like genuinely upset. They see me like frustrated and like agitated, but like me frustrated is much different than me panicking. And I'm kind of like, so I haven't been able to cry in a really long time. I haven't cried since January. Like January 19th was like the last time I ever cried. And I don't know, I've been really happy. And like I feel like my body wants to cry, but it just won't. I don't know how to, I mean, I felt this before. I remember when I first got into the adult entertainment industry, I felt like I needed to cry a lot, but like I just couldn't. It just wasn't possible. So I feel like I've like entered like kind of like this survival numbness, I'm gonna call it. But I was not crying because I was so happy. Like I'm still happy. Like just been happy lately. Anyway, I'm super lucky to have the people that I have in my life. I'm super like what I need to do to calm down is focus on the things that I can control and the things that are consistent in my life, because I think that's what it is I cannot foresee what's gonna happen next. I just know it will be worse. It's just gonna get worse. And there's a part of me where I'm like, are we just all gonna die? Like, I know it's such a cliche, but I'm like, if we're all just gonna die, like, I want to go out. Like, I want to party. Like, I want to do stuff. I want to do drugs. Like, I want to engage in some high-risk behaviors. Okay? So then there's that, where I'm just kind of like, am I just like wasting our last days sitting here? Where, like, oh my god, like, I cannot tell you, like, this constant like stream of worries, and I know it's doing me absolutely no good. And it's interesting because I do my tarot cards like all the time, almost every day. My tarot cards are like, you're fine, you work so hard, like, why are you tripping? And I'm like, do you guys know what is going on? And I just keep, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Stay passionate. And I'm like, I mean, I am. And all my angel numbers are saying the same thing. Like, I'm getting like 444, 777. So 444 means like everything is going according to plan. You're exactly where you need to be. Do not stress. 777 is a lucky number. And I got 6262 a few times. And 6262 it's like very specific, but it's like very specifically good. And that's just like rewards and like unexpected stuff. So it's like, I know that everything is going to be okay, but what is going to be okay, I don't know. Like, what's the point of me being okay if everyone I love is in a state of crisis? You know, my community, like, listening to hosts, like, I can't tell you like how many GoFundMes have been started for single moms and like dancers who can't dance. And it's just like, oh my god, like, I feel almost worse than Falsa Sesta. Remember that? Remember Falsa Sesta? It was horrible. And yeah, I just cried every day with Falsa Sesta, just every day. Now I can't cry. Liquid Finesse though, coming in clutch. It's keeping it down a notch. I have been smoking cigarettes. I haven't smoked a cigarette in like 5 days though. Like, I buy a pack, I take out 2, and then I throw it out. And I'll just like smoke 1 and then usually like another one immediately after. And then I won't smoke cigarettes for a few days because I'm so disgusted by myself. You know, that's an unhealthy way to cope. I'm trying to drink more water and less caffeine. And I'm cleaning a lot. Cleaning is helping. It's nice when you have like a good clean space. Get my diet back on track. I'm still verified on Instagram, so hey. Ow. My dogs are alive and well. My health is good. Bills are paid. You know, like, it's all good. I mean, I can't say it's all good. I can't say that. In my immediate life, I mean, like, I have a sauna. Like, that's freaking awesome. You know, and I feel like the sauna is really helping me, like, maintain my health. I woke up 2 days in a row coughing. I was coughing. I had a fever. And I thought I had the Rona. And I was like, oh, God. Could it get worse? Yes, it could. I could actually have the Rona. So I'm happy that I don't. But for now I don't have it. And it's just like, every time I go outside, you know, like to the gas station, I look at the pump and I'm like, I wonder if it's on there. Or like, you know, you touch a door handle to like go into the convenience store or something and you're like, I wonder if it's on there. I wonder if that guy who like is standing over there sneezed 5 minutes before I got here and now the Rona's sitting in the air for 3 hours. So, okay, I guess I won't go food shopping, but then I'll starve. But that's okay, because I want to lose weight, so I'll starve. But then what if I really need food? Like, that's literally, like, it's just a bunch of that. It's very that. It's very that. I have been to the grocery store one time in, like, the past, like, 2+ weeks. So I feel good about that, but, like, I need vegetables. But, like, I said, I'm making, like, cookies. So. But I'm scared to get vegetables. Like, I'm scared to buy food. So something like, it's, like, predicting, like, 5,000 deaths a week or something in America or California. And I'm like, oh, God, so many people are gonna die. And I remember getting a phone call from my friend Kevin when this all first started happening, and he was like, you are not taking this seriously. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm working. I'm very busy. And I'm in my office. I'm like trying to rush him off the phone. And he was like, no, you need to understand. He's like, people you know are going to get this and people you know are going to die. And I'm like, Kevin, shh, it's fine. And you know what? He's definitely right. Although I don't know anyone who has it yet. For now... So I tweeted a while ago, you know, always appreciate now, right? These are the good old days. You never know when they're going to end. And they ended. The good old days ended. They ended. Things have changed. And I don't know when they'll get, will they get back to normal? Yeah. When? No clue. Guesstimate? I'm not sure. So, yeah, I guess so. The uncertainty, I think, is killing me. But I do feel like I made the most of my days when we did have freedom. I felt like I used my time well. So I don't have any particular regrets, but I don't know. I just want to get my launches going. Like, I was talking to, you know, I have some friends in China. One of my mentors lives in China, and, you know, he's been updating me, like, on the tea, you know, so there's that. I mean, I'm glad he's okay. We've been friends since I started the Complete Guide to Escorting, like, 2016. We've been friends since then, because I reached out to his company for help with an article. Anyway, so it's crazy, you know, that, like, he was living it for all of us. And then I was talking to the people who are making my new custom packaging for the sex-proof lipsticks that are about to drop. Well, when I say about to drop, they were about to drop. They're still coming. They're still coming. But, you know, we were just, you know, we're talking, like, the samples are dope. Like, I was like, yes, like, I love this. It's beautiful. But things have changed. So, you know, we're just talking, and he was like, how is it in Los Angeles? And I'm like, bro, like, it's crazy over here. And he's like, yeah, we're keeping up. Like, you know, we want to make sure you guys are good. Like, how can we help your company? And it's just, like, so crazy, because, like, I've never met them, but we're all just so united for, like, the worst reason. Like, I feel like this is the closest it's been. I mean, like, can I say world peace? No. But because then you have the people fighting over toilet paper and stuff. But I've seen more good than bad, honestly. And it's like, for the whole world to be having the same emotions at once, like, has it ever been this way? I don't think so. So, like, being alive in a moment in world history, like, I'm trying to appreciate that. I'm trying to document it. Like, I want pictures of, like, what the land looks like and all these things. So I'm just, like, I'm trying to think from the future. I'm trying to think from a historical standpoint. I'm trying to think from a business standpoint. And I'm trying to think from the standpoint of me, you know, essentially being a provider for my employees and being a role model for my community. How can I be a good role model if I'm tripping behind closed doors? So I'm like, I don't know, maybe I can help by letting people know I'm tripping. Like, I don't need support. Like, I'm not like reaching out. Like, I'm not, like, I'm fine. I'm sitting here. But I feel like it's important that you know that, like, even me, sometimes it's just not okay. And, like, last night, I wasn't. And that went on until, like, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I got up and I just smoked, like, so much weed. And then I just fell asleep for some time. And I woke up. I had a few cups of coffee. And I was like, I'm going back to bed. And I talked to Susie Q. And she was like, do not go back to bed. Make a list of stuff you need to get done today. I don't have to do it. Just make a list. And I'm glad I listened to her. And she told me, get in the sauna. Move your body. Do something for your body. And she was right. And I really needed that advice. Came in like hella clutch. So, yeah. So yeah, I got some really good advice today. And sometimes stuff like that seems obvious. Like, how often people say, make a list. But like, you know that, but like, you might not do that. And honestly, that's what I needed to get like off the ground today. It's probably 3 p.m. and I am going to go into my office for the first time in a few days, but I'm going to wait till nighttime. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to be like, hey, how are you? You know why? Because everyone is not doing well. You can't even be like, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? And you're like, hold on, I couldn't hear you. Let me pull down my mask. Like, you know? But we're looking into making hand sanitizers right now, and I want to give out hand sanitizers with every purchase. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a cool thing that we can do to help people, you know, without charging them money for it. And I just thought it would be like fun. So I'm like, okay, that's like a little side project for me to work on in the midst of everything. Skincare is still going well. We're just finalizing the last of it, and then we're gonna hit the ground running on that if you guys still want it. But like, look at my skin though. I know you can have this too. And you guys seen the evolution of my skin. Like, it's not like you could be like, oh well, she just has good skin, she's always had good skin. No, I haven't, and you know that because I film all the time without makeup, and here I am sweating in Rona. So, okay, it's 134 degrees in here. Been in here for a minute already. I've been in here. I tried doing a live stream, but like literally no one came. And I was like, you're all sitting at home. I'm fine. I'll make a YouTube video then. Psh, psh. People will watch it. Unlike you guys. Anyway, least of my concerns right now. So yeah, that's a plan. I'm doing a many-vids cam show. It's not an adult cam show though. I'm gonna actually just be giving some mentoring advice. And many-vids asked me to do it like for them. So I'm gonna send over some professional pictures for them so they can start advertising it. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm gonna talk to the hand sanitizer people and see like how can we get that to function. I have to talk to the packaging people for the skincare, because we're doing I think we're getting the first or the third, I don't know, labels, matte black, silver foil, mock-ups. Let me see. Then I have to, oh, my mentees. I've been like splitting mentoring sessions, like half advice and then half like me writing them taglines and stuff. So I have to write bios and taglines for a few girls. So I'll do that. It's a nice like sedentary thing. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty good stuff. And then tonight I'll work out, so I can start shedding these lbs that I gained, my survival weight. Although I feel like it's not that bad. Can't really tell, but like I'm not wearing, so let's just not. This is from my merch, actually. I took all the merch off my site, but like this was one of my designs. If you can't tell, it's like a nude pixelating thing. But so I'm thinking about putting my merch back up too, since everyone's wearing loungewear now, and that's my jam. I had a bunch of loungewear, so all right, let us get out of the sauna, get some stuff done. I want to be able to cross those things off the list, and I will not be going back to bed. No, we're better than that. We're stronger than that. Okay, so that's the end of my coronavirus mental breakdown. I think we're doing great. And yeah, I love you. Have a better day. Try to have a better day. And make a list if you have to. So, okay. Love you. I'll see you for the next video.